This video is brought to you by TS4U IT Engineering Bootcamp. Are you looking for an IT bootcamp? In your journey with TS4U, you will get workshops and tasks every week, hands-on practice, technical tests and tasks, show and tell, mock interview. And we get paid fully only when you get a job. You can get affordable student loan. Become eligible for free tuition. We offer industry-demanding IT boot camps. Join now and start your IT engineering journey today with TS4U.
NLB, then we'll move to the next section. So how can you configure NLB to handle millions of connections per second and maintain low latency and high throughput performance?
Yeah, so NLB by born is able to handle millions of requests and like low throughput connections. That's the main reason we actually use the NLBs, right? As I mentioned on my like inter-cluster setup, so we had a lot of bandwidth between these like Kubernetes clusters, and they were coming back and forth into multi-cloud setup. So we had one Azure cluster, and on the AWS we had the EKS cluster. So AKS and EKS both cluster actually use the same NLB. So these required a lot of like low latency connectivity. So for that reason, we went for the NLB. Why? Because by default, the main differentiator between the ALB and NLB is NLB's low latency setup. Okay, so since this is the managed NLB offering from the AWS actually has all the scaling backend and all the low throughput, like high throughput and low latency connectivity backend baked on the NLB itself. So basically, we don't need to do like specific tunings based on this. So these NLB actually monitors the requests and scales automatically on the background. Okay, so in order to scale, AWS uses the LCUs. Okay, like this is the unit for a specific load balancer. Okay, so the more the LCU, the more you got scaling. So AWS adjusts these LCUs based on the requests throughput. Okay, so the more requests we have, the more LCUs you have, and then like AWS will scale NLB in the background automatically. We actually don't need to do anything else. So it will just scale automatically, calculate the bills, and after the like request surge is gone, and then we are just back on the regular setup. So since this is a managed NLB setup, we actually don't need to do much. We just set up our target groups, and then NLB should handle the rest. Okay, all the auto scaling and the other stuffs that should be handled automatically with the load balancer itself.
Excellent, thank you. So with that, the questions we have done the NLB. So thank you. I think I got all my answer. So we actually will go to the next step actually.